Oxford is considered one of the best cities in the UK. So, in this video, we spend a day here seeing whether it's worth a visit. I promise you that I'll share everything you need to know, all the places you need to see, and if you stick around at the end, a bonus tip that only the locals know about. If you're new here, then hello. My name is Sam. I'm a teacher, and in my spare time, I make travel movies from around the world, hoping to spark just a little bit of inspiration for your next trip. So, let's get lost in Oxford. When you arrive at Oxford, you're greeted with quaint coffee shops, narrow winding lanes, and a rich tapestry of history. You'll find that Oxford is a very walkable city with many of the key attractions within a close proximity of each other. So in the morning, we wanted to visit the Bodleian library. You can either pre-book tickets online, which get snapped up months in advance, or you can get them on the day. We arrived at around 9:45 and they were sold out. So I'd really recommend getting there a little bit earlier to make sure you do get a ticket. What we decided to do instead was to pay a small fee of around £2.50 each, and we headed into the Divinity School. It was really interesting to gaze at the historic architecture and learn about the history of the school. Now, if you are a Harry Potter nerd, then you'll recognise this as the Hogwarts Infirmary. Now it was time to leave to check out what else Oxford had to offer. Radcliffe Camera can be considered one of Oxford's greatest attractions. Not being a camera in the slightest, it is actually a library which is used by those who attend the university. So, according to Wikipedia, it has the nickname Radcam. Now, whoever came up with this nickname definitely needs to be stopped. To get a better view of Radcliffe Camera, and in fact the city, head to the viewing platform at St Mary's Church. By this point, we felt we deserved a coffee, so we stopped at Oxford's one of many independent coffee shops. I would definitely recommend visiting this family-run cafe. The coffee was excellent, the cakes and pastries were delicious too. I had the on-trend pistachio and hazelnut cake, and it was banging. My wife, she had a vegan carrot cake, and if you are vegan, then lots of options for you. Now that our bodies were infused with copious amounts of caffeine, it was time to continue exploring Oxford. One attraction we only got a glimpse of from the outside was Oxford Castle and Prison. Now, in true British fashion, there was a slug and lettuce nestled within the castle grounds. For those who are unfamiliar with Slug and Lettuce, it is a British pub chain that I associate with sticky floors and bad decisions. Anyway, enough about sticky floors. We decided to spend the next part of our day taking Oxford's most peaceful part of the city, Christchurch Meadow. This beautiful green space sits at the heart of the city, bordered by the River Thames and the River Cherwell. If you're finding any value from this video so far, hit like and subscribe. Despite its central location, the meadow feels like a world apart from the bustling city centre. If you want to witness peak middle-class Britain, head down to the river. There you can watch the students passionately cheer on their own Oxford rowing house. Jokes aside, it was really good fun, the atmosphere was great and definitely worth checking out if you get the chance. Tucked away in the heart of Oxford, the covered market is a charming maze of independent shops, cafes and food stalls. We recommend coming here for lunch. You'll be spoilt for choice and end up doing several laps before deciding what to eat. For dessert, grab a cookie from Ben's Cookies. They're chunky, gooey and worth every penny. If you're in the mood for a drink in Oxford, we've got 2 solid recommendations. Now, I wouldn't usually recommend walking down strange, narrow alleys, but this is the exception. Head down St Helens Passage and you'll stumble upon the Turf Tavern, a cosy pub steeped in local history. Alternatively, if you are looking for a pint by the water, the head of the river is the perfect spot. Now for that bonus tip. Head to Cherwell Boathouse, about a 10-minute drive from the city centre, a spot mostly known to the locals. It's time to embrace your inner Brit and try a bit of punting, a wonderfully eccentric tradition where you steer a flat-bottom boat using a long pole to push yourself off the riverbed. It really is the perfect activity for the warmer months, which in the UK usually means around 2 sunny days in August. So our time in Oxford has come to an end. We really hope you found this video useful, and if you did, please hit that like button and subscribe.